But with the Welling Town manager Louis Dean after a good 1-0 victory against Sporting Club Thamesmead. Louis, let's keep this basic and factual. A win, a clean sheet, you must be absolutely buzzing with that.
It's results business, and of course 3 points is 3 points for us. Clean sheet is an added bonus. Performance wise, in terms of us on the ball, I thought we were very poor second half. First half going forward, we looked good, quick, sharp. Just that final ball again eluded us. Enoch's made a great run, which we've been asking him to do. Great ball by Golding. Second bite of cherry he scored. And they give them credit. They tried to play and they tried to break us down. I didn't think they did that much in the first half, and they had a couple of chances which came from us not being in the right positions defensively. But we had more than enough chances going forward. Keepers made a couple of good saves. We've missed the target here or there. And then second half, we started, Golding had a chance after the first 2 or 3 minutes, and then after that we just dropped off. They came at us. We didn't look after the ball, kept giving away cheaply. Every time we came, pumped it forward. Obviously Golding's isolated, instead of just looking after it, we was panicking. But the one thing for me that I'm more pleased of is the character. The character and the desire to dig in and grind that out. They had, obviously all the play in the second half. Jack's made a great save at the end. They've hit the bar. He said 1-0 victory, 3 points. That's all that matters. I can stomach the performance, but we've got the result. That's the main thing.
I thought first 20 minutes, it was a pretty level game. But when we scored, we had a great spell where they seemed to panic and we were all over them in the final third. Do you think if we'd got the second goal then, when we were well on top in the first half, that it would have been an easier victory?
Yeah, possibly. But as you know, if, buts and maybes, you just don't know. The fact of the matter is we went in 1-0, and I was relatively pleased, with their, especially the second part of that half, of their shape. And going forward, creating, I would have had an issue if we weren't creating chances, but we were. It was just that final ball, and that's what I said to him at half time. Just be a bit more clinical in the final third. And we weren't in the second half because we didn't get there much. But again, sometimes it goes like that, and we have to dig in, we have to grind it out, and we did. 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day.
Their manager will probably say that they had enough chances to win the game comfortably, but then turn it on its head. Do you think they deserved anything out of the game? Did they do enough to get anything out of the game?
I think they definitely deserved to score, 100%. They deserved to score. It's a different game. We might have to up our game again and go again, but we was 1-0 up. So we weren't, especially towards the end, we weren't really chasing. We changed it just to be a bit more secure. They obviously had to go for it. They probably deserved to score, I'd say. But again, they didn't. It's always buts and maybes. It's a results business. We got the 1-0 win.
So it's 10 points clear, I think, at the end of the year. Since you've come in, you must be happy the way it's gone. I mean, there was one little blip, but since you've been in, are you happy the way the team's progressing?
Yeah, as I said, there's been a few changes. The transition, it takes time. But if you ask me 9 points out of 12 in your first 4 games, I would have taken it, and we certainly have. There's still room for improvement. We are looking to still strengthen. We've got a couple of players in mind that hopefully in the next couple of weeks can come in, just to strengthen us even more. The players that have come in, I think they've contributed more than enough. And we just got to continue, keep driving. As you said, 10 points clear. Teams around us have to win them games in hand first. And if they get there, then then it's down to us to obviously continue get past that line. But we just got to continue doing what we're doing, and that's just getting points on the board. 3 points every game's a minimum for me. By hook or by crook, we can play all nicey football. We want to play, obviously, but sometimes we have to grind something out like that, and I will take that because it's 3 points at the end of the day.
Massive crowd here tonight. We're guessing somewhere in the region of 300-ish because it was packed everywhere. Was that noticeable down on the touchline?
No, We can play in front of one person or 1,000 people. The principles for me and the team stay exactly the same. Did it play a factor tonight? I like to think it hasn't, but possibly. But again, if we have to grind it out, we have to grind it out, and we have. And they showed a bit of character the second half, and a bit of desire. In the change room afterwards, they were absolutely buzzing. They were brilliant. They loved it. And sometimes, we can't always play the best ways, but if you get the result, it is what it is. Not a problem. I'll take it.
They say good teams find a way to win, don't they? When it's not going, like when they're not purring.
Yeah, listen. They're human beings. They're not robots, so they're not going to play well every week. But as long as they're organised and they give it their all, and they make sure that they're in the right position, just to stop them, then I can stomach it. There was a few boys on the pitch that didn't play well, but they kept on going. They kept on working, and they dug in, and there's no complaints from me on that side of things. Because at the end of the day, they've kept a clean sheet. That's our first one since we've been here. So, happy days really.
A couple of games coming up now. We've got Phoenix Sports, who were, when we played them in the season, a very young team who like to play a bit of football, but I think their first team's not playing that day, so there's a chance they could put a few first teams in against us. And then Stansfield is going to be the opposite to that, where they're going to be, it's going to be intimidation and aggression and making it hard for us. So 2 interesting games to come with if we can get some points.
Boys got to adapt to it. So if they're not capable of adapting it, then we might not have the right personnel. I think we have. Judging by the second half performance, in the sense that obviously offensively they show that they can dig in and they can keep their shape and they keep working, but they can throw whatever they want at us. We've got to adapt to it and try and overcome it. And like I said, 3 points is the minimum. So it'll be the same whether that's whatever team they put out next week. And I know obviously Stansfield will be up for it. They're big and strong and in your face. Good, no problem. We've got to see that. We've got to adapt to that.
Well, Lou, well done today, and we'll see you against Phoenix.
Cheers, mate. Happy New Year to you as well.
Same to you. Cheers,
Cheers,
mate.
pal.